All right, this real quick. So, beloved, I just got this revelation, right? Just realizing, right? Because I had this dream last night, right? Now, I cannot remember the whole of the dream, okay? Actually, the dreaming's been going on for like the past week, right? But there was tampering, okay, in my dream state, all right? Now I'm hearing like astral projection or something, right? So whoever this, I would know in my situation, you would know for yours, right? But what this person or these people tried to do in my dream, tried to have me do in my dream, right? Remember, because I've mentioned before, do not eat anything in your dreams. Do not, 111 on the timer, do not take part in any eating or receiving or giving of anything in your dream state, right? I woke up out of my dream with this taste in my mouth, right? This and it was so evident, right? And so real, right? That when I woke up, I had this taste like on my tongue, right? And it was from addiction from years back, right? From when I battled addiction from years back, right? And what whoever tried to do in my dream was to get me to partake in whatever it was that I used to battle with. 222 on the timer. Okay? Do you get what I'm saying? They tried to have me to relive a time in my past, right, that wasn't so favorable, right? In the dream state. Do you get what I'm saying? They tried to get me to partake in what I no longer partake in, right? And if I would have done that, right, that would have carried over into my waking life, my waking everyday life. That would have carried confirmation. Thank you. Thank you. That would have carried over into my waking life, beloved. Okay? So, whatever I'm saying right now should serve as a confirmation to somebody. And I know this for sure, 100% sure. This is going to serve as a confirmation to somebody, what I'm saying right now. Okay? They try to get you to partake in your dream, right? Which is just your dream state is just in another you are just in another realm. That's all that is, right? Your spirit is in another realm, right? So whatever is happening in your dream, it's happening. It's really happening. 345 on the timer. Okay, it's not just a dream, right? It is taking place in another realm, right? And remember, it's being brought to my mind right now. Remember, I said, right, on one of my videos, maybe like a month ago, right, that people that have been attacking you and that have, and this goes beyond just the average, people that were in your lives, right? This is people that are connected to these organizations, these secret societies, excuse me, whatever, right? I had mentioned that they will target, right? And all these people need is your birthday, right? Your birthday, okay? To know the places in your whatever year it is, your chart, right? Your birth chart, right? and having to do with the alignments, planetary bodies, and all that, right? Which is crazy because in the Book of Jubilees, that's what I was just reading about, right? Abraham's astronomical knowledge, I believe it were, right? Abraham's astronomical knowledge, right? Which is his knowledge of the stars, right? The planetary bodies, right? And they will use, right, what they used to know about you, right? Things you used to struggle with, right? Things that you used to maybe partake in your past. They will use these places to attack, right? So of course they will come in your dream and try to get you to partake in it. 555 on a timer. They'll try to get you to partake in that in your dream state, right? Which is just a different realm, right? So basically your spirit would have partaken in it, right? Say it was me. My spirit would have partaken in it in a different realm, in the spirit, and then it would have carried over into this physical realm, right? Meaning I would have been drawn back to that in some way, shape, or form, right? And then that would have caused me to start a trek backwards. Do you get me? That's why it's important to know, right? And not be ignorant to the devices of the enemy, right? And how the enemy will choose to attack you, right? Because if he can't get in one way, he'll come the other, right? And if he can't get to you, he'll send somebody that is deemed to be close to you, right? So it's just another opposite to a place that he cannot get in initially, okay? And when I woke up this morning, beloved, I didn't understand why I was having the dream that I was, right? Because it made me sick to my stomach, right? Because those of you that have ever battled with alcoholism or drug addiction or whatever it may have been, right, in your past, like when you're in the vicinity of a place that either has that in it or there's somebody who's dealing with that, you can smell it a mile off, right? You have like this almost PTSD, right? And it's kind of like a muscle memory as well, right? Sensory, right? Smell, right? Sound. You can hear sounds that will remind you of these things, or smell things that will remind you of these things, and you'll have a whole sensory like party going on, right? That you don't want to be going on, right? And it'll try to throw you in every which direction but the one that you're trying to go in, right? If you know what I'm talking about, okay? So by the life of me, I couldn't figure out why I was having that dream, right? And it just hit me. Before I came up here to talk to you guys, it just hit me why, right? And what was occurring. Okay? So let me say this to those of you who this is a confirmation to, right? And even those who it's not. Do not receive anything in your dream state, right? Do not eat anything that anybody tries to give you in your dream state, right? Do not give away anything in your dream state, right? Basically, giving and receiving in the dream state. When you recognize these things happening in the dream state, back off from them. Okay? Back off from them. Okay? Because remember, the enemy, just as well as God gives us dreams, right? The enemy can come right up in there and poison that dream. He can come up in there and lay seeds of deceit. He can come up in there and make something look like what it isn't. Okay? You just have to be discerning, right? You have to ask God for his confirmations and his clarity, right? And his revelation of what he is trying to show you, right? And what is him and what is not him, right? So I just wanted to bring that to y'all, okay, beloved, because somebody needs to somebody need to hear this. 10:10 on the timer. Somebody need to hear this. All right. Ugh, ugh, ugh. I can. Ugh, man. If you're a recovering addict, you know exactly what I'm talking about, beloved. Like the taste of something, like experiencing that when you have not dabbled with that in a long time, it's like a shock to your system. It's like, oh, it makes you just want to throw up, right? So I'm just like, ugh, I just woke up with that, and I'm just like, what? Why? You know? But I love you guys, beloved. All right, stay prayed up, right? Stay vigilant, stay sober, be aware. All right, always be aware. All right, I love you guys. Even more importantly, God loves you. All right, later, peace.